All right, now we're going to take a look at how to access the class folder. You're going to do that by clicking on the link, or alternatively, put the wrong thing there. You can paste the link into this, and that will open the class folder. I'm not using the class folder here. I have another thing set up, but yours will be 2A, 3A, whatever it is. You will have that there. You're going to go to Shared with Me, and you will see that folder is now in Shared with Me. When you click on that, I want you to drag that up to My Drive and then let go. When you do that, you can see that it is now a folder in your drive. What is great about that is because this is now a shortcut here, you can access Google Drive and the files on that folder without going back into Chrome. So from this point, I'm going to hide Chrome, or in this case, I'll leave it there just because my desktop is cluttered. But I can access that by clicking on Google Chrome up here, or Google Drive up here, sorry. Click that. Then go to your number, your email address here, click on that, and then you'll see the folder icon. Then click that. When you do, it will open up a Finder window. If that Finder window says My Drive and Shared Drives, Google Drive is working for you. That is good. You then double click on My Drive, and now you can see here in My Drive, I have Dempsey example folder. So I can double click, and I can now do anything in that folder that I would do on Chrome. It is just easier because now I can access this through Premiere directly on my computer, and I no longer have to download clips. So what I want to do in this folder is I'm going to right click New Folder, and then I'm going to say star. I just do the asterisk to make it easy to get to things, like, because it will put it at the top. In this case, there's nothing else there, so it doesn't really matter, but I'm going to double click on that. And now I can access any file and put it into this folder. So now I will go to my crowded desktop, and I will find a file that I want to use, for example, football schedule, drop that in there. And now it says Finder wants to access files managed by Google Drive. I'm going to click OK. Now you can see that that file is in my Google Drive. So the way I can test that, just to make sure, and this is just for peace of mind the first time you do it, you won't want to do that every time, but I can go back into Chrome. I can go into Dempsey example folder, double click into the delete this folder, and now that is there. That is now available anywhere online. If I were log in to Google Drive or Google Chrome in Paris and open this up, this file would have been there immediately. So this is a great way for us to do files, is now outside of Google Chrome, using the Google Drive app here, I can now just directly import this file into Premiere. So let's go through that process. This is just a picture. I'll put another video in there so we can actually have a video to work with. And now I'm going to open up Premiere.
Let's here. Are you last being to you?
Yeah, I am, but I can go anywhere. Like, oh yeah, that's fine as long as they're not messing up anything. Do y'all want to check on them and make sure they're not messing with anything? Y'all want to go look in there? Just go in there and look at it. As long as nobody's touching stuff. Okay, if you get this message that says Adobe Premiere wants to access files managed by Google Drive, click OK. We're going to create a new project here. I'm just going to call this Delete. And I'm going to click Create. And now this is going to allow me to start working here. I'm going to import by double clicking, just like we always do. And then I can go to my sidebar. I'm going to click on Google Drive here in the sidebar. Then I'm going to go to My Drive, double click, go to Dempsey example folder, double click, delete this, double click, and then I can highlight each of those things individually and bring it in. Now, if I want to bring in this whole folder, I can just click on that and click import, and it will import that directly. Now notice, that was on Google Chrome. So if I go back to Chrome, you can see both of those things are on the internet, but I did not have to download them because of the Google Drive app. This is the key to everything working for us. So I now have a video, I now have a picture, I can see these things just by clicking there, and I can begin editing my clips coming directly from Google Drive into Premiere. Another way that you can do that is you could go to Finder, and then under Finder, again, if you go to Google Drive, My Drive, go into the folder, and then you can highlight things and drag them in directly that way if you need to. As long as they are in Google Drive, the app, they show up in the Finder. If they're in the Finder, you can put them into Premiere. This will make things a lot easier. Let me know if you have questions.